All right. Whoops. That's not supposed to be there, stock talk. All right. I just need to double check that we've got our mic is hooked up, desktop. See if are we streaming to YouTube? Is that working out properly? This is practically a test because it's been a while since we've streamed on the YouTube side, but I'm just kind of do a quick little live stream before going into work. So it's maybe about half hour, 40 minutes, quick little episode. But I'm double checking that. Oh, yep. It says live over here. Is that coming through okay? Is that coming through okay? I think it is. Wow. Is that coming through okay? All right. And then I'm going to hit live over here on TikTok. And whatever I view on this main screen will be shared via stream. So make sure anything that shows on the main screen is legit. This is the streaming stream screen. All right, let me see what's going on over here. Yeah, that looks okay. It comes through. I don't need no music or anything set up. TikTok, you're up. How's it going, everybody? So it is June 22nd, 5 o'clock. It is Sunday. So I work at 6 o'clock today, and I have just enough time to come on and, goddamn, kind of like vents a little bit, like kind of just see what's going on, assess, not compartmentalize, but like, get it all figured out how I'm going to hold this in. Like, dude, it was just, oh my God, I was about to say just the other day. Was it just yesterday? It was just yesterday. It was yesterday that we hit Iran. So when this, oh yeah, let me make sure this comes through. Okay. Oh yeah, you hear myself coming through twice. Okay. So, let me go ahead and mute this on the side. I am streaming live on YouTube and TikTok, guys. So one thing, my buddy Brian, over on TikTok, you got to look him up, Brian Bundle, and if he is streaming, go check him out, tap his screen and everything like that. But he just got his members only chat put together, and so he's got a whole bunch of us people over there in the chat room, kind of just talking away about certain things here and there about election and just how crazy things have been. And then we got on the subject of how could that assassination attempt have been, not real, it's been staged. And so they were talking about that one there. All right, so go ahead, come on up, people, if you'd like to have a conversation. Let me see what you think, and let me make sure everything's coming through. What's up, man?
Hi, I'm 41. I voted for Trump. I live in California. My pronouns are he's and hims.
All right. No, welcome on, man. Welcome to Positively Diverse. Why did you vote Trump, and are you still supporting him?
Very much still a supporter. Love what he's doing. If I was a commercial, I'd be McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Oh, really? All right. So everything that is kind of followed through, you think is going with flying colors. All right.
Yes, every single minute little thing. Every single thing.
That's got to you are messing with me.
Oh no, I was just going along with your straw man. Every single thing he's ever breathed
Oh, wait.
thought
I'm
of.
sorry. Did I say a straw man before you? Wait. Did I say anything like a straw man before you came up, or was it as you came up? When did I say
Yeah,
the straw man?
that's quote every single thing quote
When was this?
about 30 seconds ago
I said every single thing. What?
that Trump has done.
I haven't. I literally think you're making up words right now. Are you like gaslighting
I
me?
could play the tape back.
I would. Okay, so let's say I said something. I did. I say MAGA.
You can refresh
Wait,
it.
wait,
It's
wait.
not
Oh,
me.
no, 100%. Yeah, I can. I can speak for myself. Yes. So we're saying, whatever Trump does, MAGA's along with. Was that along the lines of your saying of what I said?
You did say that as well, yeah.
No, because I completely understand that not every MAGA agrees with everything, but they are okay with going with it.
They are. Let's case in
Yeah, I've
point.
never said MAGA
Hold
enjoys.
on.
Wait,
Case in
no,
point.
I'm so sorry.
Case in point.
Welcome to my live. One moment.
Yeah. Case in point.
No, wait, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to play the mute game
You know
already.
that.
Do you want to play the
Yeah,
mute
I know
game?
you will. I know you will.
Cap. You're gaslighting so hard, buddy.
The shot. Yes.
Mr. Captain, you're gaslighting so hard. I haven't even listened to your question.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to calm down, sir.
Conversations are. You said every little thing that they go along with, right? Except the COVID shot.
Dude, now you hard gaslighting, dude. Okay, now I know you're fucking with me. Now I know you're fucking with me. Captain, no, I would easily run away from this, dude. I would run away from nonsense. I'm not gonna have a conversation with a guy who's literally delusional, dude. If you want to get your little clip, do what you want to do, buddy. But here, guys, let's go to this guy's account and see what this guy's about. I'm curious. Bro, all right, you ready? We're hitting the restart button. Okay, that guy was fucking weird, dude. He came in, said I just said something. He said, play back the tape, which I'm live on fucking YouTube. And then so he's like, play back the tape. You just said that. Go along with that. I'm like, bro, I didn't even say this sentence. Were you guys along for that? That was weird as shit, dude. That was weird as shit. Newt, come on up. I'm wondering if you know more about what just happened. Because you're saying the guy won. So I'm curious if you know what just happened. Please explain. Yo, Nuke, do you know what just happened right there? Yeah, I kind of felt like you were over talking. 100%. All right. So, do you hear when he joined the first moment? The first second, I saw he was on a live and I joined. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. So you follow the guy. So, he joined my live and said, Good. So you could talk to him about this later, maybe. So he joined my live and said I said a sentence that I never said. And I'm live on YouTube. I have it all recorded and it goes back and all that. He said, I said they go along with everything, that MAGA goes along with everything Trump says, which isn't even a sentence or a subject I brought up. And then he brings up COVID shots and things like that, which was not even a subject brought up. Like he literally, like the whole thing was a gaslight segment. It was really weird. Were you not there for that? Like it feels like it was one of those things where you guys as a group were like, we're going to find somebody and just start poking somebody. It was a really weird thing, dude. Do you think that's true, though? The which? No. Dude, they had a big issue when he banned bump stocks. Like, what? Why would, like, what? Why would I say something so fucking weird? Are you, wait, because he came on and he's like, that's your straw man. I didn't even explain anything towards of what a MAGA or Trump supporter is. And I'm like, where are you getting this straw man? I didn't even begin to explain what I think MAGA is during this stream. Where are you coming from? Your buddy is a little weird. Yeah, so what's your position? What's my position? I'm an independent voter. So I look at like everything individually. I chalk it up and I vote for the lesser evil. Okay, who did you vote for in the last election? I was forced to vote for fucking Harris. They did well, practically seeing how they were side by side and what would be more beneficial for my fucking society. I would like, we can literally see here 6 months later what one of them got us. And here we are sitting 6 months later looking at the results of one of them getting there, which was Trump. And I can look around and point at things and say, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Like, bro. There was the Doge. You had Doge cutting things off, and then you had a big ass military parade. Like, talk about being fiscally responsible, man. With the USAID, though, don't you think it's like fair, especially that the guy that was running that got a $800 million grant essentially from government, he's going to prison. Did USAID lead $800 grant? No, USAID not China. Okay, one second. This might be talking about USAID and not referring to the lead guy in charge. So while you had invested heavily, say lead is the all right. So we can just first let's just find that guy then. Here, let's bring on the search together. All right, so weird ass conversation to just come up and just have out of nowhere. By the way. No, that other guy, like, thank you for actually turning it into a conversation, like actually settling down and giving, like, literally trying. Your other buddy is like that one guy that, who is it? Like, he's a Democrat, Ace. He comes at it all fucking like strong-headed and doesn't listen to the other person and shit. He's like very fucking weird sometimes. And so like that, like you got to talk to your other buddy. I don't know if he was just looking for a clip and you know he does that kind of stuff. But I brought you up to ask you that. What was that guy's deal? Like, do you agree with his way of having a conversation? Do you agree that he fucking failed that last one hard, come up and up here and saying I had a straw man saying that they agree everything Trump does when I didn't say that? You guys came up and literally argued against your straw man. It was really weird. I want you to bring him back. Wait, do you know him or just follow him? You said he's like your dad.
He's not my dad, but I follow him. I've known him for a long time.
Why do people call people that they don't know their dad?
Oh, dude, it was a joke.
All right. Fractured, thanks for the follow, brother. Welcome to the family.
I'll see. Did you block him or did you just leave?
He ran the fuck away. I didn't even kick him.
Let's see if he'll come back. I think he'll come back if I message him.
Yeah, like so weird. Oh yeah, 100%. I got you on side. You say he's some black guy?
Yeah.
U.S. aid lead going to going to jail.
Yeah, fraud, conviction, something like that. Yeah, it should pop up the story.
June, U.S. aid official and 3 corporate executives plead guilty to decade-long bribery scheme involving $550 million. 2 companies admit criminal liability for bribery scheme and security fraud. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so that's the type of stuff that Doge was going after. You know what's funny, too?
Well, I think this was found after the point because they still cut things across the world that had nothing to do with this.
I know, but if we focus on this one, then we go to the smaller stuff. This guy that was given that money, he was given that money a few years ago. I think it was like 2015 or something when they started this. He was already under investigation for like embezzlement of another type of grant or company he was working for.
Wait, I gotta find out which guy it is too, because if we just find out it's some official that just works with them, then it might.
This is the head guy for this type of grant that they got. Like this is the head guy that oversees this very powerful political guy. He's not an elected official, but he was like basically the money guy. He was basically like the kind of like CEO, so to speak.
Well, let's say he's not though. I better find out he is. 1 second.
Well, he is. He's high up. I mean, he's the one that was in charge of the operation essentially.
Copy paste U.S. aid. Who is he? All right, now by the way, before if your buddy even comes back or not, how would you say I'm handling a conversation with you?
I mean, so far so good.
Right, dude, your buddy has got the weirdest fucking tactic of just trying to just poke somebody. But dude, bro didn't even give me like he was the instigator. He's the one going out instigating. That was so like I feel terrible. Keep bringing it back up. I want to look into this aid thing. But dude, that guy pissed me off so fucking much That was the stupidest fucking thing. Like, you want to talk about MAGA getting a fucking bad name and things like that? Coming up and saying I make straw mans when he's never even heard or talked to me before, and I'm the complete opposite. I named something. I named the bump stocks to you. People don't agree with this war going on and things like that, but they have faith he'll come through with flying colors. They just put their faith in him and trust that he'll just know what he's doing. I get it. Yeah, like there's things that they don't agree with, but they will go along with. And he was just, dude, I just can't get over how stupid someone can be.
I voted for Trump. I mean, I lean more to the fact that they, like, I have a belief, I wouldn't say the fact, but I have a belief that they all work for the same people and it's closer to like wrestling,
I would say it's not. I would say debate is more of a, you put your suit on and you show up across the table and you have a discussion, and and when somebody says something false, you raise your hand and go, we're going to have to address that and not go any further because I don't believe that to be true. And then you dig into that, and then you're both in it to fucking learn. That is what a fucking discussion is. It ain't no mud wrestling. You got to come at it fucking. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about how a debate should be handled because that guy was rolling in the mud.
I'm saying like either whoever won, let's say Trump didn't win the most recent election, the Iran thing is still happening. I mean, the Kamala people and all the people that were hardcore on that side, they wanted us to like actively get involved with Ukraine and Russia. I mean, you're not escaping the war machine. It doesn't matter who you vote for. You don't get to like that level of like power without playing ball with the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, I hear that. Let's see. 1 second here. I think.
That's like a big USA ID story right there that I shared with you.
So here, you ready? Real quick, by the way, brother. So Roderick Watson, is that who it is, right?
It sounds like his name.
Okay, so Roderick Watson, he is. Did my research. He's a contracting officer of the U.S. Agency for International Development. The question is that a lead or high up? Nope, not even close to being lead or high up in aid executive. He was just a mid-level contracting officer. A mid-level contracting officer doesn't mean that the entity of aid is a bad thing. No, but the argument is to a big portion of why it was cut is that people saying we don't need to help them.
Well, we need to help ourselves before we help other people, first of all.
And being the richest country, we have enough money to do that. It's just we don't prioritize it that way because no one gives a fuck about middle and lower class.
I would say that I would agree with you if we didn't have places like Los Angeles spending $2.2 billion a year on homelessness that never gets solved.
You say, wait, you say 2.2 million?
Billion.
How?
There's 200-something thousand homeless people in Los Angeles alone.
Oh yeah, dude. LA's big as fuck. I was born and raised there.
Yeah, so like people are like, we have to have drag story hour in Ecuador.
Wait. How much was that parade? That was millions. That was the parade was millions, not billions, right?
Which parade?
The military parade.
Oh, you talking about the one last week?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know the exact number. I'd probably say at least 50.
Million or billion? Million. Okay, that's in the millions. All right, that's in millions.
Billions would take that's like a contest.
I was like thinking like that's how like what is it? It would have been like $500 million to throw that thing. I would have thought.
I mean, I voted for Trump, and like I thought it was cool to look at. I wouldn't have done it though. I mean, I wouldn't have done it.
Oh, 100%. I'm pretty sure most wouldn't. It was really weird. Yeah. See, there's another thing. I'm like, I could name that. I know people for Trump didn't agree with that as well. Yeah, no, exactly. But but the guy before you saying my claim was you guys agreed with everything. That was his claim. And and he said, I just can't get over how fucking gaslighting bullshit that was.
Oh, was he saying that you're saying that about Trump people?
He said those words came out of my mouth when he joined up, and I was live for like 5-10 minutes before he even came up. Didn't say shit, and he's like, "You just said that." He even said, "Play back the tape," as if I just said it.
Well, if you didn't say it and you're recording, there's
So
nothing there.
now the next step is question who the fuck you follow and find your tactics by, because that guy was a fucking asshole.
I think I've known him a long time.
Dude, your friend's an asshole, dude. I all I needed was one interaction. I don't need to get to know the guy. If that's how he just goes up to a random fucking shirt, that guy's an asshole, man. Rethink your friends, brother. Rethink your friends. That's all I say.
You don't have any like asshole friends you ever had?
Oh, dude, I literally tell them to stop that shit, or I'm like, I don't want that in my life. I don't need fucking assholes in my life.
I have a friend like in real life in IRL that I refuse to go out to eat with because he acts crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, knowing certain people, like I cut off my other friend for jumping on his ex's car and shit. And I'm like, dude, fuck that noise, dude. Get out of here.
Well, like I said, I have a friend. He snaps his fingers at the waiter and stuff, and like points to his plate like and stuff.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. I'll be like, have respect around me.
Yeah, but so this USAID thing, I would say it's your thing about like we need to help people and all this. I would say I would agree, but you have to help. For one, people have to want to help themselves first. Then you have to help your own people first.
Oh, 100%. So wait, yeah. So did you bring up the homeless problem because we're like, hey, we should go fix this problem? I'm totally with that, dude.
The reason I brought up the homeless thing with LA is that it's a big business. They don't actually want to solve it. Most USAID people are tied in with lobbyists. They don't actually want the issues to be solved. They need to keep the cash coming. That's why the homeless commission in Los Angeles, they're never going to solve homelessness because if they did, they wouldn't have a job.
Let's see. So the question is, are you stating that certain U.S. aid help around will be re-implemented now that it's been rooted for fraud?
Oh, I don't know what the future looks like. I wouldn't be.
Would you be advocating for that?
Not generally. No, not the majority of it. I mean, if there's like a critical issue we could solve, and again, you're talking internationally because this is generally what this is for. No, I wouldn't really be in a lot of support of that.
So all right. So you don't like having what is it called, micro powers throughout the world, like saying like like I've been helping you out, so it's time for you to scratch my back kind of situations.
No, that's what China does in Africa.
Yeah, it's a tactic. Yeah. You want to have your presence throughout. You want to help everywhere, so then you are in good favor with everybody. Yes.
I think we should only get involved in stuff if it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah. You are like, so if it was World War II or prior to World War II, you were the one that's down with saying, all right, so Japan, China, and then you had Germany and going south and everything like that, and the U.S. didn't go into it because we're like, that's not our, like, that's nothing to do with us. We had no problems with all that happening. Yeah, until we got hit with Pearl Harbor, and then we're like, all right, now we're in the game. So why are we fucking with Iran right now?
Oh, like I said, military-industrial complex.
So, all right, what's the answer from that though?
When you go to vote for people, you're not voting for Trump or Kamala. You're voting for Walmart versus Pepsi. That's what you guys need to realize. You're voting for lobbyists and big business.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm against that. I'm with Bernie about the whole stop the big money and all that. Yeah, I'm a Bernie bro.
The team that happened to win this time was for doing that in Iran. Now the other side would have held that same position on this issue, but there might be micro issues that they don't.
Dude, the Harris side and Biden, their next step that they were taking was to not even give Israel weapons if they wouldn't stop with Palestine.
Yeah, they might say that, but I mean, Biden came out and he said that.
But we know what the other side did. just continue giving weapons. Oh, dude, I'm a big fuck Israel stance. Pulling us into Afghanistan on lies and trying to pull us into Iran with lies, like, yeah, fuck that shit. Like, they just did it, dude. They played us for fucking fools because we have a fucking fool. We have our intelligence saying, no, they don't have a program going for nuclear weaponry. And we go, I don't care what she says. I believe it. Literally, he's literally trusting Netanyahu over fucking Americans. I had to vote for the lesser evil. Yeah, even if this was going to happen either way, yes. What is it? There would have been certain rights still in place.
I think a lot of that stuff's out of our control. But my position was like why I support Trump was I support his social policy more. I don't think men should be playing in women's sports.
I don't think it's that big of an issue. Is more of what it is. I think we have to vote for bigger issues than shit like that. You could still have 12 girls. Oh, sorry. 12 issues or 12 girls? What are you saying?
12 issues that are on the social side.
Okay, all right. Well, you could throw that women's on like I want to hear the things that fucking actually matter.
Oh, I think that does matter. That's why I voted. Like that's an issue. You might not think it's an issue.
No, that's a silly fucking issue, man. No, dude, it affected like 30 people.
No, dude, there's a bunch of states.
Are we talking about people losing or getting beat up?
We're talking about the fact that like a dude, like a senior in high school, could be in the freshman girls volleyball team locker room because he identified that way, and he wasn't good enough to play on the boys varsity team. So,
well, yeah, he wouldn't be good enough because after transitioning, you lose bone mass and shit like that. I don't think I don't think somebody would switch to being a female or like a woman because they weren't good enough to play on male sports. You think that's one of the reasons they do this? You think they only part-time? Do you think people part-time identify the other way? Oh, dude, you're fucking delusional, man. No one does that. First, show me someone who has. Okay, wait. Tell me what happens. A man with a beard, Planet Fitness. When he goes to work out, he identifies as a woman all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Now was this guy an actual weirdo and just said this as a joke to do that?
Yeah, that's all the trans people. That's what they do.
Oh my god, dude! No, that would be if they were like actually doing it for like malevolent fucking reasons. You're saying this guy did it to be a dick, right? Like this story. You're saying this guy was a cis male, straight, and he was doing this to just like make a point?
No, he was going in there to get access to the space. He was identifying that way to get access to the space.
What, did they just had nicer locker rooms or something?
No, he was literally in there walking around.
So okay, so he did it to do all that shit. So okay, so we see the example of someone not being trans doing it. Show me somebody being trans doing it.
I'm saying no.
Yeah,
You're misunderstanding.
it is very and it's very obvious to know and see when this happens, and you like, all right, now name the second guy. Now name the third guy in the country who's done this. Male. All right. So okay, yeah, no male, but man is a different thing. All right. So say somebody is a cis male now. All right. So they're a woman who looks like a man.
Cis male.
No, I didn't say that's not a cis male. I just said a woman who trans into a man. All right. So let's just kind of scrub the whiteboard for a second. All right. We have a trans man. So they were a biological. So they're a biological woman who transferred over, right? They look like a man, right? You want that person who now looks like a man to walk into the women's restroom. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's no such thing as looks like something.
No. There's complete people who completely have their identity to look like a man. You know, you are aware of this, right? All right, let's just all right. I don't know how you can't use your imagination. Do you think trans men don't look like men?
This is why you guys lost.
Wait, listen, brother. Do you think
You just got up here a second ago and said,
I say one fucking word, brother. Dude, we were doing so well.
I know, but now you're doing that thing that you said I was doing. You're focusing on something you claim isn't even a big issue. Now you're like, what if they look this way?
I am having the conversation with you. This is no big issue to me.
It is to me.
All right, so I'm having this conversation. So I'm having the conversation with you, correct?
More people agreed with me, and that's why Trump won.
No. Well, all right. Well, listen. We can talk about statistics and leaning that way, but not more people agreed. Third,
He won the popular
we will talk between two parties. He won the popular vote, but if you include third party and people who voted elsewhere or didn't, outweighs Trump.
won the popular vote.
Yeah, out of the two parties, correct. But you're not but you are, listen, dude, you're not the majority of the country. You're the majority of two parties.
Matt, we're the majority of the voters.
The majority of voters didn't vote for Trump. Majority of voters voted for option B.
Voters voted for Trump.
No. Listen, majority of voters voted for Harris and third party parties. If you take third party and Harris voters, put them together, that is more people than voted Trump.
Why don't you put the Trump voters and the third party together? Why are you making this special?
Because they voted third because they didn't want Trump.
They didn't want Kamala either if they voted third.
Yeah, I know. But your claim is saying more people wanted Trump when more people didn't want Trump.
You're adding them to the Harris side.
Yes, I'm not saying they wanted Harris or if they vote. All right. Okay, you got to slow down because I don't know how you're not getting this logic, brother. If you have, all right, the question is, the statement was more people voted for Trump, correct?
Yes.
Now, is your statement talking about people who voted or out of the two? Wait, or out? What? Or are you talking just the two parties? Are you talking about out of the two parties or out of everybody who voted?
Out of all the candidates who got the most votes.
Oh, out of all the candidates, Trump got the most votes. It does. All right, but that doesn't mean more people wanted him.
Out of the people that voted, more people wanted him.
No, more people didn't want him. Because yes, listen. Because the answer is if you add the numbers, if you add Harris and third party together, that number is bigger than Trump. Yes, if you add Harris voters and third party voters together, that number is bigger than people who wanted Trump. So the answer to more people didn't want Trump is true.
That's not even true.
All right.
That's a stupid way to look at it, and that's not even true.
All right, here, brother. Okay, out. Okay, so we're gonna find out how to claim this. All right, did more people not vote Trump than vote Trump? Because the question is, did more people vote for him than not vote for him?
Yeah, out of the people that voted.
Okay, listen, you ready? Listen. I couldn't even put this on the screen.
Yeah, put it on the screen. Out of the people that voted, Trump got the most votes. What's wrong with you?
Okay, you ready? Did more people not vote than vote Trump? Yes. In 2020, more people did not vote than vote Trump.
It's 2024 election.
Oh, see, in 20,
2020. What's wrong with you?
there we go, 2024.
This guy, he tried to sneak Joe Biden's crazy year in there.
Absolutely. More eligible Americans did not vote than those who voted for Trump. Trump received.
I said the people that voted.
So, okay, 77.3 million voted for Trump. How many voted Harris and for third party? Now, if these two numbers add up, 75 million plus 3 million is 78.3 million. 78. Trump got 77.
Okay, so
If you add Harris and third party together, it's 78.3. Trump got 77.3. So 1 million more did not want Trump.
so that doesn't mean that they wanted Kamala. Why would you put?
I never said they wanted Kamala. I said they didn't want Trump.
So do this equation with ChatGPT.
Sure, what you got?
How many people voted for Trump plus third party?
Let's see here. 77.3. So you just add the 3.
Yep. So how
Eight-
many is that?
eight.
That's 80, right?
Yeah. So you're just saying it can go either way.
Yeah, that's the goofiest. I don't know why you brought that up. It's the stupidest thing ever.
No, because you could use the same number. You could say the same thing if Harris won. You would say more people. Yeah, you can say that.
That's the stupid. I don't know why you spent 10 minutes on this. That was the dumbest.
Wait. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no. No. Because third party would not vote Trump. That's for sure. And we're saying people who voted third party would not vote Harris.
You guys were calling 24 election the most pivotal election ever, and more people didn't vote for her.
Yeah.
Less people voted for her.
All right. The only question, it was still facts, right, guys? Like, yeah. So chat sees this. In the end, more people did not want Trump.
I'm saying out of the people that voted, out of Trump, out of Harris, Trump won the popular vote. You're saying if you
Yeah.
alone, and then you add in the third party, somehow that means anything. That doesn't mean, who cares?
That's well. Okay, you're right. Okay, I see what you're saying in that sense. It's because of third party that the person in third got in first.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like, but we were on a topic about, like why I care about these social issues. The whole reason this got brought up was because I said the majority of voters that voted.
But it wasn't the majority of voters. Majority of voters between the two parties.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, sorry. You're right. That's where the disconnect came. So you cannot say the majority of voters.
The Green Party and like the
All right.
communists and like
Well, you have to if you're going to be. Because sorry, I'm a literal guy. If you're saying majority of voters, I'm going to think of majority of voters.
I'm saying out of the two people that had a chance of winning the election, the majority of people that voted for Trump, and Trump holds these social issues. So a lot of people obviously care about these if he's constantly running on these issues.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I hear it. Like the abortion issue and things like that. Like apparently there's a Christianity issue out there we weren't aware about. No, like yeah.
I mean, just the social side. I don't think men should play in women's sports, and I don't think children should have gender-affirming care surgeries like Chloe Cole. That's a big issue. I think you have to protect kids in your society.
All right.
Do you think 14-year-olds should be able to get like gender-affirming care surgeries?
Surgeries? They don't.
I can give you a 15-year-old right now that had a double mastectomy.
I want at least 5 to 10 names. Like I need this to be like an over a 1%er kind of a thing.
Well, I can give you for sure one name that's suing.
I didn't ask for one name. I asked for multiple. I asked for more than 1% of cases
Wait, why do we have to give like more than like 5 or 10 people?
because that's a 0.00001.
Of what?
What the number of people who have it at 14.
I see what you're saying. We could just look at the data established itself. The hospitals and the clinics, they self-report these. Generally, they wouldn't give out underage patients' names, though. There is a medical privacy in this country. The only reason we know about Chloe Cole is because Chloe Cole sued Kaiser Permanente because she was 15, had a double mastectomy performed because she thought she wanted to be a boy, and a year later detransitioned, and there's no way to put these body parts back on.
Yeah. So did she think she wanted to be a boy for like 2+ years and all that?
Yeah, went through all of the steps with WPATH, the state of California, all of this stuff. stuff, and not even a year.
But wait, but you're saying the actual snip stuff was at the age of 15?
Yeah, the double mastectomy, that's the chopping off of the two upper parts on females. That's Chloe Cole, common spelling, CHLOE.
So because Chloe Cole fucked up, we can't do it for anybody?
We shouldn't do it for children. Why do you think children can consent?
We don't do it for children. Only extremely rare cases for some fucking reason.
Yeah, but the ones that we're seeing that we did, that this has been done on, we're now starting to get some more data on it, and this is why they banned it in the UK.
So wait, if anything, you're just saying they have to wait till they're 18 for surgeries, right?
I would prefer that people, if they were like,
I'm pretty sure you'd prefer they just don't do it at all. But like, what do you think would be reasonable for a country?
I would say it's best that like we don't do these type of elective things, but if they absolutely felt like they had to, I'd be more comfortable at like 25 after full brain development.
You mean before like most like they've started to live their life and they're trying to get in their groove and settled and then they turn their life upside down?
Yeah, because like with the kid thing, like a lot of time, and we're starting to see this. There's going to be more data out about this pretty soon. We can only go off of some of the cases because again, these are children, and there is we have this.
Oh, hey, baby girl. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I just noticed my wife was in chat. Love you, honey. Get back to work. Love you. Sorry. Oh. All right. 49.7 voted Trump. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
And if we look at like we know we have a little bit of data about some of them, only if they sue though. But by their own admission, these clinics and these hospitals, they give out rough statistics about mastectomies performed underage. Some of them won't give out any data, but they will say that they have performed it. Like for instance, there's one in Detroit.
Yeah, they're saying it's 1 to 2% of an operation. Yeah, let them fuck up their own lives, bro.
What's that?
Let them fuck up their own lives. This is 1 to 2%. Like they've gone through years of thinking about this. Some go whoops, but it's no reason to like.
Would you hold this for like child marriage?
What is that?
Let's say we had 1 to 2% of people under the age of 18. Let's say they.
I'm not even an advocate for saying you can do it under 18 for doing all this stuff. I don't know the situations that would force you to do it.
I know, but let's just hear me out real quick, because I think you would agree with me. I don't think you're a monster, but I think you would if you understood my position on this.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah. What do you got?
Let's say 1 to 2% of people under the age of 18, and generally let's say that they're around 14, maybe 13. Let's say that there's this group, maybe there's only a couple of thousand of them in the whole United States, where they've married 50-year-old men. But it's only 1 to 2%. Do you think as a society we have a duty to stop something like that? Or should we just say let them fuck up their own life?
No, because that's not going under their own choice. That's under grooming.
Well, I believe that this is grooming with the gender affirming care from big business that looks to use kids as guinea pigs.
You think big business is behind the trans movement?
Big Pharma. Yeah, absolutely. Big Pharma is set to make over $1 billion on trans cosmetic surgeries this year.
So you think people are being brainwashed into thinking that being trans is something to want?
Well, some of them might actually exist, but when you start talking about like teenagers and stuff like that, teenagers, you know what, the number one thing girls buy under the age of 18 is?
No idea. I'm guessing makeup.
Makeup.
So you all right? So you're truly thinking that the brainwashing and the pushing of all this.
Oh no, but I'm saying you know how much is spent on advertising for makeup campaigns.
They 50 billion.
No. They paid Kylie Jenner $750 million to put her face on this thing that you can get at like what's the expensive makeup store everybody always steals from?
Ulta?
Like police. Yeah, stuff like that. So they wanted to put her face on this line of makeup, and they paid hundreds of millions of dollars for it. Yeah. So when they spend this kind of money on this type of big pharma stuff, they're looking to get, they need to get their money back. So yeah, absolutely, this is a big business for people. That's why you see so much pressure to allow this in schools. Let people explore themselves. It's a business opportunity. These people don't care about these people. The second they detransition, they don't ever want them speaking about the community ever again, and they try to cancel them. So these type of social issues are reasons I.
So you can't wrap your head around thinking it's as simple as a chemical thing in your brain, literally, like just saying I'm in the wrong body. Like,
well, it's not my thing. Wouldn't be to say you're in the wrong body. If you're having these type of thoughts, you're always going to have those type of thoughts because your idea of what like the perfect image of a woman is never going to be complete. This is why people work out constantly. This is why people do all of this stuff to keep this image up. And if you're having these thoughts that you're in the wrong body as like a small child, I would say to get them help. Don't like what if somebody says I'm in the wrong body and I should have been in a body that has one arm? Do we start giving them sharp objects to remove?
1 second. I'm so sorry. But I hear what you're saying with that real quick. I got to start kind of wrapping up because I do got to be jumping up for work. I'm going to be, I work at 6 of 15 minutes here. I do enjoy us having a conversation, actually digging into things. But again, like the reason I call these issues fucking nothing, these are nothing to me, is because I'm more concerned about the attempts to steal the election, the attempts to keep like authority to yourself, the means to exert authority when you need Congress approval or mayor approval and things like that, and you just don't give a flagrant fuck when you're asked about is your job to uphold the Constitution, saying I don't know, and like those are the issues I have, and we can dig deeper into the actual things that fucking matter soon here one day. But brother, like I'm glad you came up after the other guy, kind of like. Because like I had to calm down before, like after that, and actually have a conversation with somebody. And so I'm glad I have that fucking saved. I hope I didn't fuck up audio or anything in any kind of way.
Is your YouTube called Positively Diverse?
It is, and I think I might have made the mistake of not having guest captured for a second.
That's okay.
But either way, but yeah, I have a channel up there and everything like that. And that guy was just fucking weird as fuck coming off like that. But I'm glad that we were able to talk. You helped me occupy a good half hour of my time before work, and I frankly got to say I do enjoy the conversation. I'm with you. Like, sorry that at points it felt like it got a little contention and everything like that. But I enjoyed that we were able to have this discussion, man. And I hope we can talk about some meatier things next time.
Daily?
Yeah, man. No, welcome to the family. Like I said, Positively Diverse isn't just also like it's like anti-Trump thing. It's not that at all. It's all sides. It's more about being willing to come to the table and have the conversation. So.
All right. Well, if you're live again, maybe we can talk about religion or something. I'm a Eastern Christian.
Oh yeah, well, 100%. I deconstructed when I was 27.
Oh, okay. We'll reconstruct you and get you back into a real church, not a Protestant church.
I look forward to the discussion, brother.
All right. Thanks, man.
Have a good one, Nuke.
Yep. You too.
All right. No, I enjoyed the conversation and everything like that. There were a few moments where I had to kind of like recalibrate my footing to just, I'm like, what was I saying about that? It's been a good long morning. I didn't sleep as much as I should have, but I got to literally jump the fuck up and run out the door, guys. So thanks for coming, hanging out. I'm going to catch you all next time. I'm going to get off to work. Peace out, guys. And in the meantime, you all stay positive, all right?